Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Summer and we are going to be making a yummy fall treat today. I'm so excited to share this recipe with you. It is a pumpkin spice cake with a creamy cream cheese frosting. It is so good. So I am always asked to make this recipe again. I've been making it for years, so I can't wait to share it with you today. We are going to start out with an 8x8 dish. I have just sprayed it with avocado oil. You can use whatever oil you like just to spray that. And we are going to start by making our cake layer. I do have the oven preheating to 350 and we are going to get started. Okay, so we are going to start with 2 large eggs. Sugar in. So we're going to add in 1 cup pumpkin. Half a cup of, I'm going to use avocado oil. You can use vegetable or canola oil. I just like to use avocado oil. It's a brand new jar, so it's kind of hard for me to. So 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Okay, now we are going to want to whisk this. Okay, now we're gonna add more of the dry ingredients. So flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. So 1 cup flour. Need 1 teaspoon. There's my oven preheated to 350, so we are ready. 1 teaspoon baking powder. I use this. And then we need a half teaspoon baking soda. And then a half teaspoon of salt. Okay, now we are going to stir this until it is just combined. We do not want to overmix, so just until everything comes together. It's already smelling good.
So here's the part where things went a little south. And no, I don't mean the cake. I mean, I just didn't get to finish filming making the rest of the cake. So we had family that arrived. I didn't get to finish filming, but there's no way I'm leaving this cake out. You have to try it. It's so good. So I didn't get to show you making the icing, and I didn't get to show you it completed, but that does not mean that you need to bypass this cake recipe. I couldn't leave it out. So here it is. I'm going to leave the link below, and I hope that you'll try it. Let me know what you think. It is so good. You can't miss out on it. I couldn't keep it from you. So there we go.
Now all we're gonna do is put this batter into our pan, and we're gonna bake it for about 35 to 40 minutes, or, you know, of course, until it's set. So let's get this in. I wish you could smell this through the video because it smells so good. It's really gonna smell good when it starts baking. My mother-in-law is supposed to stop by in a little bit and she loves this too, so I'm hoping it's done before she gets here so that she can take some with her. All right, then you just kind of want to smooth the top. And we're gonna put this in the oven, like I said, for 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, I'm really about to blow your mind when I show you just how easy this pumpkin recipe is. First thing, set your oven to 350. Now that that's set, you want to have your mixer. Ooh, have to unlock it first. Okay, and let me grab the handle. Okay, then you need a box of spice cake mix. Normally, that's what I have. I happen to see this. So I'm gonna try this, but I normally just use any store-bought like spice cake mix. So this one is pumpkin muffin and bread. So hopefully it still works fine. But I always get the pumpkin spice, or not pumpkin spice, the spice cake mix. So I'll let you know if this one turns out the same. If not, I will be making a second batch with the spice cake mix. So, okay, next you're gonna add in 1 can of pumpkin puree, like so. Yummy, I'm so excited about this. I've been wanting this for at least a week. Finally had time, so I'm super excited. My kids are like, my kids are like, you're making so many pumpkin recipes this week. I'm like, I know. So excited. To be a summer girly, I do get so excited about fall recipes and decorations though, so it does help to transition easier. All right. Now, 1/4 cup of white morsels, white chocolate chips. 1/4 cup. And a little extra never hurts. So. And just mix it all up. You can mix the mix and the pumpkin together first and then add in your morsels, or you can just go ahead and add it all together. So I'm just making it extra, I mean it's already easy regardless, but I'm just making it extra easy. And turn it up just a little. It smells so good. I wish you could smell this. Make it and you can smell it. It smells so good. Okay, now I'm going to line my pumpkin tin with, I have like these silicone molds. You could use paper ones or you could just spray the pan and do that, but I just like to use these, it makes it easier. So I'm going to line this now. Try to hold it up where you can see, but all I'm going to do is place these in, and then we are going to add in our pumpkin mix, pop it in the oven, and 20 minutes later they are ready. It's so easy. All right, let's go. Okay, so the muffins are finished. Yummy. Yummy. Okay, let's try. I know it's super good with the other mix. Let's see if this mix is good enough.
And that was so funny. I could not leave that out. But that was my sign right there that that mix was a no. So stay tuned because I'm going to show you the exact same recipe with the other mix and using my hand mixer just to make it easier. And they turned out delicious as I remembered.
This is the other mix.
This is what I'm talking about right here. Light, fluffy, beautiful, delicious pumpkin muffins. Yes, these are what I have been thinking about for, what did I say, a week? However long I've been thinking about it. I just know they're super good and they lived up to the hype that I remembered. Now I'm moving on to a repeat recipe. I make this very, very frequently. It is also very easy, a great quick meal for the weeknights. My son loves it also. And so I'm going to show you really quick. I'm just going to salt, pepper, and put garlic powder on chicken breast. And then I'm going to put a little olive oil in the pan and cook the chicken. You'll see coming up, I'm going to be boiling 2 types of noodles because I really like the chickpea pasta. It has a lot more protein in it, and I just really like that. And then my son really likes the fettuccine, so we're going to use that. And then I'm going to use Alfredo sauce, store-bought. We like to make homemade Alfredo sauce too sometimes, so I will record that another time when we make that. But we also like to use the pre-made kind as well sometimes, so that's what we're doing tonight, and I will show you how quick and easy this recipe is. It just comes together so well. Sometimes I also make broccoli to go with this, and it's really good. So anyway, just wanted to show you an easy pasta recipe for your weeknights if you are looking for something easy and delicious to make. So I really wanted to make sure that I kept these quote unquote fails in here as I was recording these videos. All kind of different obstacles came up. You saw we had family come over. You know, I didn't want to be in the recording while we're also entertaining. But I don't want to not continue on with something that I started just because like a little obstacle came up. So I just want to encourage you, you know, whether it's recipes or life or whatever, when an obstacle comes up, enjoy the blessing. If you're entertaining, enjoy that. Whatever it is, just go ahead and enjoy that and then keep pushing onward. So I wanted to make sure I included that recipe also. And then, you know, showing the fail of the pumpkin muffins with trying a new mix. In life in general, sometimes you have to try something new, see if you like it or if it works for you or not. And if it doesn't, then just pivot a different direction. If it does, great. It may end up being like a huge blessing. So it is just something I wanted to share that was on my mind when I was going back through these videos, you know, whether or not I should keep them in. And I thought, yes, because this is real life and it's not just a recipe lesson, quote unquote, but also, you know, just something that comes up in life sometimes. So moving on to this next recipe, this is something I really like to have for either a snack or sometimes like a later lunch. It's so filling. So it is the Oikos triple vanilla yogurt. I mean, you can use whatever yogurt. That's just the one I like because it has a lot of protein in it. I use half a scoop of protein powder. And then I have I put granola in there and then the freeze-dried strawberries. You guys, this is so good. It's crunchy. So I enjoyed this on my back porch and wanted to show you another high protein, yummy, delicious snack that I eat on repeat. Okay, for some reason I wanted biscuits this morning. I don't normally make these unless it's like a Saturday or Sunday and like the rest of the family is here. But I don't know. Today I just wanted to make them. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to make them. You just want to use self-rising flour. That part is important. So you want to use this and then heavy whipping cream. And that's all. It's just 2 ingredients. It is super, super easy, but I figured while I was making them, I would show you this morning. So we are going to use 3/4 cup of the flour. And you really want it like loose in here. Oh, I forgot a bowl. Hold on. Okay, now we're ready. So I really like to put it, like when you're making these, you want to make sure that the flour is like really loose. You don't want it like packed in. But this is a forgiving recipe, so if you add a little bit too much flour, you can always add a little bit more cream. Okay. And then 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. And it's going to kind of be thick. Let's see if you can see. So just keep mixing and it'll start coming together. It is the softest dough, so like you'll see when we start pressing it out how soft it is, but it is super soft. Okay. I may add just a little more liquid. Because you're going to be putting flour on here, and so it's going to, I kind of want it a little bit less dry, so that when you put it on the floured surface, like right when it kind of starts coming together like this. And this makes like just a little bit. So this will make like 4 or 5 biscuits, or like 3 big biscuits. So it's the perfect amount for just like a small, like for you or like for a smaller family. But you can always double the recipe to make more. And then I'm just going to put some flour down and put our dough on and get ready to get dirty. But it's such a soft, like it feels like a cloud, or what I would think a cloud would feel like. A cloud actually wouldn't feel like what I thought, but you know what I mean. And then I just like to do this a few times and then start pressing it out to, I like mine a little bit thicker, but if you want them thinner, you can do that too. And then I just use a glass. And I use a cast iron skillet. You don't even have to like spray it or anything like that, like they don't stick. So I'm just gonna set these in here like so. Trying to hold it so you can see. And then you just kind of start over. And it's a very forgiving dough, so I know some people say that like biscuits are hard and temperamental to make, but I don't know. I think it's just this recipe is just like very forgiving. And then for the last one, I probably won't be able to use the cup, so I'll just kind of, the last one, I just kind of form it into a biscuit. These are so good. They're just like soft and fluffy, and my kids love them. So my son last year for school, there were a couple of times a year that they would have like a breakfast in the morning, and so he brought these the first time, and then after that the kids would ask for these again, so we would be up making, well, I say we did help some, but we would make a ton. So anyway, I'm going to put these in a 500-degree oven. I know that sounds crazy, but 500 for 8 to 10 minutes, and then I will show you what they look like. Okay, this is the biscuits when they're done. Yummy, yummy. I can't wait. I will put some melted butter on. You can put some on before you put them in the oven, and then a little bit more when you take them out, but sometimes I do that, and sometimes I just put it on at the end, so that's what I'm gonna do now. So here's my melted butter. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but we got this. This is the one that I made without using the cup to cut it out, so he looks a little bit different, but he tastes just as good. You see how that just slid? See, they don't stick. It's the craziest thing. It's such an easy recipe. Like, I hope if you like biscuits or you want to try them, that you will try this recipe. It is so easy and so fast, and super good. So anyway, don't let biscuits intimidate you. They did me for a long time, and then I found this recipe, and now we make it. So hope you enjoy. Woo! See how soft? Like, I was just trying to pick it up. The last recipe I'm going to share today is homemade pizzas. This is a family favorite. My kids, my husband, and I were all equally excited about making this tonight. So I hope that this gives you some inspo for some recipes that you can make. This is so easy. We buy frozen pizza dough. We thaw it out. We put pizza sauce, cheese, toppings, put it in the pizza oven. We also do it inside in our oven sometimes too. So if you don't have a pizza oven, no worries, you can make it inside, and it's so delicious. But I hope you enjoyed these videos. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I would love if you would like and subscribe and comment. It does help out my channel. I'm still new to all of this, so I'm thankful for all of you being here. Let me know what recipes you have up on your menu. Let me know if you want to see more cooking videos, and I will see you next time.